Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I have been advised to make some little videos those about projects that I am working on and just tell people about it. So the goal is to post some content about basically my thought process on them, the one I'm currently working on and hope that takes people's fancy. So the first one, I just want to reiterate that I'm not trying to copy what. Oh, I'm trying to think. I'm not trying to copy anyone when I make these series and short films that obviously take place within the same universe. And you'll see things in these stories that um question they'll make you question the story, like what exactly I was thinking when I wrote it, but I promise it'll be worth it. So the first one I want to do is inspired by Wednesday, specifically Wednesday season 2. And so even more specific on that is write in the comments if you are aware of the videos circulating online of all those scene packs of Agnes DeMille, Wednesday's stalker turned ally turned begrudging friend, as far as I can tell. As far as I can tell. Oh. And so the first one is inspired by her. It is a short series that obviously has a second season because I'm like that. I plan ahead. And I plan ahead. And so it starts off in, well, the setting is North Canterbury, but I want to film around Ashburton. So it starts off with Agnes and her, well, pet is a bit of a strong word, but that's basically what the other person is. That's basically what the other person is in a nutshell. In a nutshell. Which, yeah, that's probably going to be one of the first things that make you question. When episode 2 comes out, that's probably going to be one of the things that makes you question why to actually write it like that. But as I'm explaining, you'll understand. Or at least I hope you will. So So it starts off in the forest. It starts with Agnes appearing in her tent in the woods, almost like she's camping. And and so she gets out of her tent. She doesn't really have much to her name. She's basically just living in the woods. She's basically just living in the woods, and so she's in the woods. She gets out of her tent. Then she hears something. She had rigged up these used cans because she had canned food. Because she had like canned food and all that. And notification.
No, I've just come to let you and your team know it's lunchtime, Harry, and you've got some lovely, nice, warm,
Okay.
savoury sitting on the table for you.
Do you mind? I'm kind of recording.
Oh, sorry, my apologies.
So, Agnes had this sort of like can alarm rigged up. You know how Maggie and the Hilltoppers in season 11 had like that little can alarm that walkers got stuck on? Walkers kept getting stuck on? Yeah, basically something like that. So, big Easter egg. Shout out to the Walking Dead team. Shout out to the Walking Dead team for coming up with that one. That was like super cool. That was like a really cool detail. I really hope like these videos get to the quality that they do, with the quality and the sets that they do. I'd really love to do that. So Agnes turns invisible when a walker appears, and she turns invisible, then reappears when the walker goes away. Oh, by the way, this is my friend Rachel.
Hi.
I got.
Chatting with.
I'm recording.
Oh, you're recording. Oh, hi guys. You're recording. Oh, well, we're just all having lunch now. I just want to see what you're doing because I've got you this afternoon. Is that okay?
Okay.
Okay, cool. All right. Bye.
See ya. So, where was I? Agnes reappears when the walker goes away. Okay. And, walker is like a term. I kind of want shout out to the Walking Dead team again for like coming up with all these names for zombies that like make sense. Like, since when do people actually call zombies zombies? Like, when does that happen? Yeah, I know in Wednesday season 2 and like a lot of non-Walking Dead zombie movies, they like say it's a zombie virus, but they like say it's a zombie virus. Like, I've never actually heard anyone on The Walking Dead say zombie, which is a nice detail that I wish other shows. I wish they go off of their example, because that is like so cool. Like, what happens when scavenging becomes to the point where you've scavenged everything in the general area you're living in? And what happens when you need to basically rebuild what you had? I'm sorry, guys, if the quality isn't, if things aren't as good as I usually do it. I haven't filmed a video in a long time. I haven't filmed a video and posted it in a long time, so basically what I hope is this raises awareness and people actually get in touch with me saying, hey, we saw your video and we want to help you. So what do we need to do? I don't know if that's gonna happen. I will try and leave my email in the comment section so people can get in touch with me. It's basically my personal email, so I'm always gonna see it. So so yeah, so then in the story, then Agnes hears something. She's like hearing something. They say, "Oh shit, is is the other person okay?" Because what was going on at the same time is a priest, a pastor by the name of Charles Parker was walking through the woods with his friend who is in a wheelchair named Hannah Daniels. Now, if anyone recognizes those two names from something else or figures out which combination of names I used to create these characters, like that'd be so cool if somebody could actually break down my thought process from this video. Cosmic Wonder, if you're watching this, I'm putting together a cinematic universe and I hope you review it. So, Charles and Hannah come under attack by the dead, by walkers, obviously, because it's based on The Walking Dead, so obviously there would be walkers. So, obviously there would be walkers, so it was pretty obvious. So, pretty obvious. So, Agnes, in her little hideaway, disappears again. And then she, Oh, by the way, I recently took down the flyers I had put up because I thought I would end up having to cancel the show that I'm telling you about. I thought I would end up having to cancel the show I'm telling you about in this video because I thought people wouldn't want to make it, but I'm now like, you know what? To heck with it. I'm just gonna try and make it, see what happens, and if it's a fluke, well then we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens in the long run. Like, hopefully I get up to projects. I don't know how many I've got at this point. I keep recounting them to see how many I have. But it's at least like 24, maybe 25 of them. I'm sort of working up to a sort of Infinity War style movie at the moment in my writing style. So, anyway. So, Agnes disappears. Then it cuts to Charles killing walkers. And I know he's a pastor, so why would he be killing zombified humans? But seriously, guys, it's meant to be survival. All about survival. It's meant to be mildly about survival, so don't act. Like, you can ask me in the comment section why I chose a pastor to be one of the characters, but anyway, it's It's a pretty weird choice. I mean, unless you count Father Gabriel. Unless you count, like, Father Gabriel. Unless you count, like, Father Gabriel. What he ended up becoming. I mean, in The Walking Dead. Which, shout out to Seth Gilliam. I love you, man. You're awesome. Played an awesome character. And I hope to see you in the next series. Whatever that ends up being. Whatever that ends up being. I seen you in The Ones Who Live. You were awesome. Some in those flashbacks. You were awesome in those flashbacks. And, like, I think it was, like, episode 5, I believe. Maybe 4. I'm not 100% sure. I need to fact check that before I make my next video. Anyway, back on track. Anyway, to get back on track, Agnes, then, after Charles kills all the walkers, you can hear, like, someone clapping, and Charles is like, what the hell? Charles and Hannah are like, what the hell? Because they're like, who the heck would be out here? They're in the middle, the town that Charles and Hannah live in is literally in the middle of nowhere. So it's like this thing where it's like this thing where it's difficult to say, like, what exactly is going on. Because how are these two people, one of them is in a wheelchair, how are they in the woods with the dead? I'm going to explain that in a behind-the-scenes video. Maybe a webisode. I don't know. I want to do webisodes, but I don't think I can. For some reason. Like, I don't think I want to go back through the catalog and just make little mini videos. Make extra content about certain people. I mean, I could, but I figured, why would I do that? I could also do, like, longer series about all the characters I've got currently in the catalog and just write their stories differently, which I might do that. End up doing that as, like, a sort of, not a reboot in a sense, but sort of like an other universe. Like, sort of another universe. Like sort of another universe. I know I'm kind of rambling, and so backtrack to the actual story. Agnes appears to Charles and Hannah. She's like, are you, like, trolls in disguise or something? Or, like, maybe superhumans? Because, I mean, she grew up knowing stories about zombies, werewolves, vampires. In a sense, she already knew about all that stuff. Because her mother was, like, this human cowgirl. Because her mother was this human superhero called Cowgirl. I know, it's a weird deep cut from lore. It's a weird deep cut that I'm doing, like Agnes's parents are, like, superheroes. It's, like, super crazy. It's, like, really weird. It's, like, really weird that would be the case. That would be the case. Anyway, so Agnes is, like, talking to Charles and Hannah as they walk back to her camp. She, like, offered them some food, and they're talking, And then she mentions Nevermore Academy. Shout out to the creator of Wednesday. I love you, guy. I love you, dude. Your show is like amazing. Sorry I can't remember your name, but if you see this, give me a shout out. Oh, give me a shout out if you see this video. Or if somebody shows you this video. If you even get this far. Because this video is already 20 minutes long. Sorry it's dragging on longer than I wanted it to. Sorry it's like dragging on longer than I wanted it to. So, to cut a long story short, Hannah ends up telling Agnes that she knows of a place nearby, which evidently was Coleman Valley. Which evidently it was Coleman Valley. And she offered Agnes a place there. Which is super cool. Because now Agnes is like, she has a place she can go. She has a place she can go and be someone. At first, she was like the girl who could turn invisible in a land of the dead. Now she can become something more by going with Hannah and Charles to Coleman Valley. And it's like so cool because she would end up making friends with a few people. I will reveal their names in another video. Sorry, we got like a truck way down there. And so Agnes is like, well, okay, well, I want to take your offer, but I don't know if I can. Because I'm scared, because people bully and pick on people who are like me. I mean, makes sense. I mean, I've been bullied my whole life, so it's obvious I'd put that into my stories in some way. That I would mold that, my own history, into the stories in some way. Be like, okay, well, I've been bullied my whole life. What if a character who was not me got put in that similar situation? And I'm like, well, okay, well, let's see what happens. Let's put that in the story and see what happens. Let's put that in the story and see what happens. So, I did. Let's see what happens when I make it. Anyway, I'm going to end it off here, guys, because it's lunchtime where I am. Because it's lunchtime right now, and so I'm going to catch you guys in the next video. See you guys. Bye.